That moment made me realize that I should stop being lost in life and being just a follower. I should start to take charge of my own life. Can I, Derek Khoo, be the game changer of my family?
Alright, welcome back to another series of the Magnetic Zone. Right, today we have a very special guest, Dr. Derek Khoo, founder of DKO, with over 100 advisors, 10 agency leaders, and an 8-figure AUM organization. So in today's chat, we're just gonna be finding out more about his journey, right? His challenges, his breakthroughs, so that you guys can all learn from his journey. Alright, cool. So Derek, welcome. Nice to have you here today. And how are you feeling today?
Yeah, awesome. Right, long time no see.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
All right, Ken. So I think for this series, I want to find out more about your journey before you actually became who you are today.
Sure,
right,
sure.
The founder of a big organization. Right, how do you get started in this industry, and then how do you end up leading over 100 plus people? Right. So maybe you can run me through the journey, before FA, what were you doing, and how's life back then for you?
Okay, my first career was back to the Singapore Navy.
Okay.
So I actually studied in diploma in marine engineering back in Singapore Poly days. So back then, my dad kind of wanted me to have some career direction. Yeah, before I even graduated. Yeah, so there was this 1 year that he grabbed me and asked me to, start finding for job opportunities.
Grab you
Yeah, grab me, not that rough, but yeah, gently grab me and ask me to, research more into whether there are companies out there or even the government sector that can actually sponsor my diploma studies.
Okay.
And it will be good because it will kickstart my career earlier. Yeah, whether or not I want to, further my studies in the uni, I should do some planning ahead lah.
Right.
Yeah.
Back then, do you know what you want to do, or is just because your dad asked you to find somewhere with some form of sponsorship? That's why you.
To be very honest, no. I used to be a very introverted person, a follower. Yeah, in life. And when I chose my course back in Singapore Poly, it was because due to some very close friends from secondary school. So I remember till date very clearly that during the Poly open house, we went around to shop for the right school,
course,
and the right course.
Yeah.
And obviously, we went through a lot of different booths. And then there was this booth. This lecturer was doing a fantastic job selling that course, which is diploma in marine engineering.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and he shared with us that can have a very good career being a marine engineer, and can get to sail to different countries, to visit different countries. So it all sounds fantastic, and of course I'm not the one making the decision back then. It was more, I was with a group of a total about 4 of us, close secondary school friends. So after we decided on the schools, that particular school, which is Singapore Polytechnic, then I started to ask them which course, and they suggested that it will be that marine engineering course. Then I'm like, why is that? And then they say because it will give us a good head start lah, and it will be a good career to be in. And at that point of time, I don't even know whether I'm into physics or engineering, so and so forth, right? So I didn't bother much. I say, okay, let's go ahead. Yeah, that's how I
So you join your friends lah?
Yeah.
Wow.
So four of us. Yeah, we enrolled to the same course. Yeah, back then, and it was kind of fun. Yeah, at least we have some buddies, right?
Yeah, that's true.
In the same course and school. Yeah.
Did they all ended up doing some things related to their diploma, or are they now doing different things?
I would say for a period of time, yes. And after that, maybe some of us progressed to different areas lah. Yeah, not really in the engineering, marine engineering aspect anymore.
Oh, I see. So is that why from taking your diploma as a marine engineer, right, learning marine engineering, that's how you kind of transition into your life in Navy?
Yeah.
I see.
So I would say at the point of time, my dad was sharing with me that the family has some financial difficulties as well. So there will be some problem, funding my school fees in the diploma. So he wanted, one of the reasons is financial difficulty for the family. So he wanted me to find a government or a private sector to actually fund my diploma studies.
Right.
And of course, hopefully when I graduate, I can have a proper career lah, have a good career.
And that's how you sign on for Navy lah.
Yeah, I think heavens above heard my dad's request. I think few days later, the Navy Recruitment Center or something like that, they actually sent a letter to my house, to my parents' place. I was still staying with them back then. And yeah, that's where my dad opened up the letter and grabbed me along lah. Yeah,
to go.
yeah, to CMPB to kind of like attend a career talk.
Okay.
Yep.
But do you feel that this is something that you wanted to do, or is this more of like, okay, just to get that sponsorship or like the subsidy?
Honestly, back then I was only like maybe about 18 or 17 to 18.
Right.
So I don't have much direction in life. I just think that anything that my parents recommend me is good lah. Yeah, they wouldn't harm me, right? So I take it as a learning journey as well, and I would say starting opportunity in life.
Awesome.
So of course, if I were to choose again, I may not have choose that. Yeah, because back then I think I made the choice based on the best that I can.
Right.
Yep.
Then after, of course, you sign on. You stayed in Navy for how long? Like five plus years?
Yeah, I actually served for about 5.5 years.
Oh,
before I came out. Yeah.
I see. So during this time in Navy, right? Have you ever thought that one day you would kind of like leave to do something else, or when you join, it's kind of like, okay, like you see yourself having a long-term career in the Navy?
Okay, very good question. So initially, I would say that I was striving to have a career in the Navy, because I kind of like the life inside, and I can see that there's certain career progression inside, and I made a lot of friends. Yeah, a lot of good friends, and things happen. I think during my second year in the service, my mom business failed. Yeah, and it was a very heart-piercing moment. So it was one of the Chinese New Year. In the morning, she actually grabbed me and my two younger brothers to her room, my mom. She broke down, cried, and apologized to us, but she didn't state any reasons lah. So back then I was like assuming that, oh shit, who should I follow? Is it my dad or my mom? Because I was assuming that they were going through a divorce. Yeah, it's quite funny when I think back. And then later on, then she clarified that mom is sorry, that I cannot give y'all a good life. So then I find it quite weird because we are all grown up, right? Me and my two younger brothers. So I started to question her lah. I say, what are you talking about? We are grown up already. We should be taking care of you instead, right? Yeah, and it's our turn to support you. Yeah. So but she still feels that she has a lot of responsibility as a mom to give us the best that she could. Yeah, and that moment made me realize that I should stop being lost in life and being just a follower. I should start to take charge of my own life. And I asked myself a very important question, which is, can I, Derek Khoo, be the game changer of my family and my future family? And the answer was a clear yes. Yeah, but I don't know how to do it yet. So my why in life got triggered then, I would say.
Right.
Yeah, and then I started to go into deep research of how people can be successful in life. Yeah, so big names came out, from the US side, people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, so on and so forth. But the truth is, they are too far away and they are too big, right?
Yeah.
They are the billionaires. Yeah, so I kind of like don't want to give myself that much stress and expectation. So although I made a promise to myself that I will be the family game changer going forward, and yeah, so I stumbled upon one of my great mentors in life, someone who I look up to very much, Mr. Adam Khoo.
Oh.
So I actually got my first self-help book, Secrets of Self-Made Millionaire. In the past, I don't even read, not even the newspaper, you know, the storybooks, things like that. I don't read. Yeah, so I'm just a get-by person lah. Yeah, so and I got it from one of the popular bookstore back then. I finished reading the book in about 4 to 5 days. And I read it over again for about at least 3 times to fully grasp the essence inside. And it gave me an enlightenment in a sense that if someone wants to be successful in life, probably we must look at running a business and or, you know, doing investments.
Right. So that's what was covered in the book, running businesses or doing investments.
And a lot of philosophy, mindset, and systems lah. Of course.
Right. But back then you were still in the Navy, second year or so.
Correct. And that's the reason why I kind of like chose to start with the investment path. Because full-time career Navy, I can't really
do other things, right?
start a business, right? Yeah, so I have to, you know, go towards the direction of investments.
Right.
And that's where I began my investment journey, my trading journey into mainly Forex and equities back then.
Okay, right. So at what point of time you felt that, you know, it's time to transition into something else, right? Because you were in the Navy for about 5+ years. Of course, you were investing and trading your money.
On a side hustle.
Yeah. And I guess that, there's some upside, right? You did earn.
Yeah. I think after much trial and error, wasn't a smooth sailing journey to begin with, to be honest. I actually busted my first account, 5K USD account. And I was very depressed. And I stopped my trading and investments for about 1 month or so to go back into research and find out what's wrong. Because I think I was overconfident, you know, emotions were at play. I didn't really follow the system as disciplinedly that I should. And then after that, of course, I went back in, pour in another 5K US dollars to kind of like tell myself this is the last chance. I don't have many 5K to throw in, right? So my last chance to make it or break it. And thankfully, I found success. So thereafter, you know, as a side hustle, doing, I would say mainly Forex trading, because of the 24 hours market, because daytime I will need to be working, right? So, and the evening time in Singapore time, there's still market open for me to trade the currency market, and I did find some success consistently as a side hustle. I was making about 2,000 to 3,000 USD a month.
How long were you keeping that up for?
For as long as I would say when I was still in the Navy.
Wow.
And of course, after which I transited to another career.
Right, so let's talk about that. What made you want to transition, right, from having a stable career in the Navy, right? You were earning decently, and then of course you were investing your money well, you're earning an extra 2 to 3K, right? Extra every month. So what makes you want to leave and do something different?
Right, because to be honest, back in the year 2 of my Navy career, right, due to my mom's business failure, it made me realize many things. I would say I'm someone who is not obedient employee. I think I can use the phrase on myself. And I never think that I would become an entrepreneur or a great leader one day, to be honest. But I do know that I have a lot of passion in investing and to not just help myself, mainly to help others grow their portfolio. And in the initial phase, because of my mom's incident, right, I told myself I should give myself a chance to at least see and prove to myself that I can probably embark on another career, which is the finance side of things, finance career lah. So my first choice, to be very honest, back then was to exit the Navy and come out to become a proprietary trader. Yeah, so proprietary trader to have join a company, and then they will allocate funds to me to trade, and from there I can actually have a profit share with them. There's no basic pay in the proprietary trading field. So and I would love to learn from top traders lah, other top traders in the field as well. But twist of it, I stumbled upon a senior manager from one of the insurance companies. Yeah, he actually cold called me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Cold call actually really worked back then, huh?
Yeah, even until today, right? So he cold called me. He shared with me that he got my resume from job portals, and then back then I was a introvert, self-centered, stubborn. Yeah, anything negative you can find in a person, I think I'm that person. Yeah, to be very honest. And I never see myself, doing sales. And I never believed in insurance because back then myself, everyone around me was healthy. And so when this senior manager cold called me, I actually, at the start of the conversation over the call, I actually politely rejected him. But over the same call, he actually persisted lah. Yeah, he kind of like asked me to keep my options open, things like that. Yeah, although I told him I found my dream career already after a few months of hard work in finding not easy to get into the proprietary trading field.
Oh, you mean you got into that?
Yeah, I got an offer.
Oh wow.
I got an offer. Yeah, I got an offer, and the offer is I just need to print out, sign, scan an email back, and I can start already.
Wow.
Yeah, and yeah, he caught me at the right time, I would say. And thanks to him until today, although I didn't join him, he actually changed my perspectives of the FA industry.
Right.
Yeah, because I actually went down for the interview. I rejected him 5 times over the same call. I still remember very clearly. And he got nicer after each hostile rejection that I gave him. Yeah, then I was thinking, this person a bit crazy, a bit out of the norm. Yeah, so I told him, I scared of you. I come down. Where's your office? I come down for the interview.
So you really went to meet him?
So I went down because I accepted that interview, right? So I would, whenever I accept something, I will just honor it. I will just go for it. At least to find out more. Yeah, like what he mentioned to me, keep my options open. So I went down after a very tiring soccer match. So I still remember with my close friends lah. I think if I'm not wrong, Navy close friends. Then he was sharing with me about the advisory path, the sales path. To be honest, I had totally no interest. I almost fell asleep during the interview. And he caught my body language. I caught his attention. He then transited to share about the leadership path, the management path of our career. And I didn't even know that,
there's such thing, right?
Yeah, there's such thing in this insurance career. And towards the end, he asked me, so Derek, would you consider this career? So I told him, most likely still no lah. Yeah. So and he was kind of disappointed, but because he mentioned one thing back then, he actually asked me, he challenged me, say, Derek, since you're so knowledgeable and so good with investments and trading, right? Why don't use this to empower even more people? Why do you want to just use this knowledge and expertise to help yourself and companies make money? So, although initially when he said that, right, I was thinking, I haven't even helped myself. Why do I even care about others? To be very honest. Yeah, but it got me thinking after I went back and I kind of like reflect upon those words. I was like thinking, yeah, what he said makes sense. Why not, right? If I can use one stone to kill a few birds to achieve a few objectives, why not?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, so that one cold call kind of changed your life.
that yeah, to begin with is a cold call, and
If you
then
didn't
led
receive
to
that cold
interview.
call, you have signed it already and then go and
Yeah.
join the other company,
Yeah.
and then your life would probably be very different.
So probably I will be a proprietary trader up to this stage.
Ah, wow,
Yeah.
very, very interesting. Then
Yeah.
what? Because you still tell the guy, you still rejected him.
Yeah,
You still told him like, maybe not lah, most likely not. Then
Yeah.
you went back home, you think about it, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
maybe what he said makes sense. Then
Yeah.
what happened afterwards? Like you went back to contact him, or you went to find other options?
Okay, so obviously I need to do my research. I'm more like a introvert, right? So introverts always do research. No, just kidding. Yeah, so I did my own research, and I kind of stumbled upon my mentor, my very close friend also, in my current company, Prudential. So after comparing other companies, I decided on Prudential because I like the culture, the structure, and everything about my company. And of course, my mentor is also very important. So this very close friend of mine, come mentor, I saw a huge transformation in him. That he used to be very introverted like
You
me.
knew him before?
Yeah, I knew him before.
Oh, okay.
So I decided on him, and I joined him eventually, because I think he's the one that can lead me to where I want to go. Yeah.
I see. Just curious, what made you believe that he's the one that will lead you to success, but not the other, like the leaders who are approaching you?
That's a tough one. So I would say no hard feelings.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah, every leader has his or her own style, strengths, things like that. So I think it's at the point of time, this close friend of mine and mentor, he is someone very sincere. Yeah, he's someone very, very sincere, and he really show me that he's willing to work hard alongside me. Yeah, to actually show me the ropes, show me the way. And obviously, I love to work with such people. Yeah, and I believed in him. Yeah.
Nice. So, after joining this industry, how were the first few years like for you?
To be honest, not smooth sailing. I have close to zero sales experience prior to joining. And when I know that I have to, start to approach my friends and families and relatives even, it was a huge mental block on my head. Yeah, and I think it's not easy, but I know that I had to do things in order to prove to myself that whether I can be accountable to myself and even my mentor, that I did my best. So a lot of rejections, especially in my first 2 years. So I started off with warm market, and I know I'm joining my mentor. I told him, right from day one, I'm a very upfront person.
Yeah.
So I like to put things into perspective, that I only give myself 1 year, because back in my first career, I did a career switch, so I don't think I have that much time to keep doing career switches.
Yeah.
So I told my mentor back then that I only give myself 1 year, and if I can really make it, obviously I will stay and do better. Yeah, and he's very agreeable. He thinks that it makes a lot of sense also. Yeah, so, and I told him that I want to be a leader like him. Yeah, he was also pursuing the leadership route in this career. So, and in the shortest possible time. Yeah, and I hope that I can work closely with him towards that. Yeah, in terms of the financial services career.
Right. So you mentioned that you want to give yourself 1 year
Yep.
when you first entered. But then your first 1 year is also very tough, right?
Yeah.
So how do you continue to the second year?
So my first year, I was, if I remember correctly, I was still studying part-time in university. So and doing the financial services career, right? So it wasn't easy, because when I get my license, financial license, I couldn't start immediately, because I need to go through my uni exams at the point of time. So I told my boss, my mentor back then, my good friend that let me finish my uni exams first, then I can officially start.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was about 1 month lah for all the exams to finish. Then after that, I officially started, and the best part is my mom keep distracting me lah.
Right.
During my, I would say, first half of the year in my career. Yeah, asked me to help her to do her stuff.
Her own work.
Yeah, her own work.
Oh.
Yeah, to help her out lah in the administrative part of her business, things like that. And then, in the financial services career, I don't have much. I don't have sales experience, and I still, have to juggle between school and
Your mom's business.
and my mom, helping my mom.
Okay.
So I had a tough time. But thankfully, due to the agency support and my mentor's guidance, I actually did okay. Yeah, although I didn't achieve like high awards, but at least I completed my rookie awards in half a year.
Oh.
Yeah, so then transiting into 2013, that was back in 2012 lah. So transiting into 2013, that's where I told my mom, stop distracting me, please. Yeah, because since day one that I joined, right, my parents, even my wife, ex-girlfriend, current wife now, wasn't really supportive because they have doubts in our career, which is very normal because our career many people have stigma of our career lah. Yeah, so they kind of like put a lot of cold blanket and words of discouragement whenever I go back home late. Say in Mandarin, I say, 哇，这样辛苦做么？都跟你讲很难了，不要做了。Words like this. But I appreciate because they also, although they say such words, right, but they will still cook very nice supper for me when I go home late.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you mentioned that you had a big claim,
Yeah.
right? Your first ever big claim, and what was the realization afterwards?
Okay, so so it was a shock to me that staying in hospital in Singapore can cause someone a bomb, right? And thankfully, this client of mine actually got fully covered lah, the hospitalization, MediSave part as well as the rider. So I was panicking at the moment. I wasn't sure that this client of mine actually got the rider, because if no, then I have a hard time answering, and thankful lah, very thankful that the client actually listened to my advice to get both. And of course, that's where I started to shift in my thinking, a paradigm shift. I really see the works that we do as financial consultants, the advice that we give truly can positively impact lives and even their families.
Right.
Yeah. So that was when I realized that being a leader,
Right.
Striving towards a leadership route, it makes a lot of sense. It makes greater sense because it's not just for the income alone, but I can actually empower. I can actually identify, recruit, groom, and empower more people to positively impact even more lives and families.
Right.
Yeah.
So now we are at this recruitment path, right?
Yeah.
So have you ever thought that when you first started doing this and you want to go to the leadership route, have you ever thought that, maybe I'll just have a small team, or like all along you want to have like a huge organization?
To be honest, I didn't really plan to have whatever the size, the team that I want to build towards lah. Yeah, even until today, because the limit is infinite. Yeah, so I think I will just need to focus on doing things right and bringing together the right people, and that's where we can actually grow year on year to whatever. The sky is the limit lah, to be honest.
Right. So you never really thought that, I want to hit X amount of people or hit a huge organization. Like, you never really thought of that. It's just more of like doing what you're meant to do.
Yes, more of that. initially, of course, along the way we do our work planning. There will be certain milestones in terms of years that we want to hit certain milestones. But I wouldn't say that whatever milestone that I will hit, then I will just stop. Yeah, it's a continuous journey lah.
Right.
Yeah.
And which year you started recruiting?
Wow.
Like, is it like your second year, third year of the business?
Let me recall.
Yeah.
I started recruiting, I would say probably in my third year in my business.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was doing my personal sales for about 3.5 years. Yeah, so I started my first recruitment lah. She's my uni friend, close friend, and back then, yeah, she already on the verge of joining property industry. She already passed the exam, and that's where I did a follow up with her 1 year later lah, because I actually approached her back in 2013. Yeah, but she was, and back in 2013, I wasn't really focused on recruiting yet. I just kind of like reach out, try my luck.
See how it goes lah.
Yeah, see how it goes. And she told me, 1 year, give her 1 year, she want to stay in a property company to do property sales as an employee. Yeah, so then I agreed lah. I say, okay, let's discuss more after a year. But I think she forget about me after 1 year. Thankfully, I still remember her.
Still follow up?
Yeah, I followed up with her after 1 year, and it was really fated lah. She just passed her property exam, joining a self-employed property agency back then. I said, no, please give me a chance. At least share with you what's the difference. Yeah, and you make your own decision lah.
Right.
Yeah.
So she ended up joining you?
Yeah, she ended up being my first agent and currently one of my top leaders lah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, very, very interesting. So when it comes to recruitment, right, especially like, early days, right, getting the first few is gonna be very, very tough. So for you, it's like, how do you overcome that challenge whereby, you have to recruit your first few, right, or maybe your first 5, then to your next 10, your next 20, 50 and 100. Like, what was like the whole journey like for you, for your recruitment journey?
So back in 2014, when my first agent joined me, I realized that recruitment is harder than sales, to be honest. Yeah, and that's because when you do financial planning for someone, when he or she likes you as a financial consultant, and the budget is right, everything, the stars align, right? Yeah, they usually can make a decision on the spot.
But recruitment is a whole career.
Yeah.
They need to sacrifice their current career to join something that they have never tried before.
And my first wave of, I would say, in fact, all of them are my friends. I do personal observation, PO. Yeah, so I think that they have the traits to come in and succeed. Yeah, have a higher chance to succeed. Yeah, due to my personal observation about them. And that's where I actually approached them. And it wasn't easy, definitely, because like I say, definitely financial planning is more straightforward. But when it comes to career-wise, people need to think about it. And usually, if they have a current job, I think they will think longer. So my longest follow-up was, I think, about 5 to 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Before this friend of mine actually joined me. Yeah.
Wow, you waited for 5 to 6 years.
Yeah.
Right. So how do you transition from struggling, like, with recruitment, whereby you need to follow up with so many people for so long, to like the current size that you have today?
Okay. I would think that you need to first identify who are your key pillars that you want to work with. Yeah, because we cannot work with anyone, right? So we have to choose the right partners, so to speak, to form the pillar team of yours in the first stage. At least your first 5 to 10 people. Yeah, that you're gonna build. Start off building that team of yours. And I'm very clear that I only want hungry people people with hunger, high desire, and disciplined people. Second trait that I look for. And third trait, I would say, is a right and a positive attitude. So these three are the main traits when I started off looking for potential partners to join me.
So of course, you managed to find your first few people through like your warm market, right?
Yep.
Through like kind of like you mentioned like personal observation.
Yeah.
Right. You look at your current warm network, you see who has the traits, the right traits to succeed. Then you went to approach them.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that how you built your like maybe your first 5 to 10
Yeah.
people? The call?
Yeah, and I do ask a lot referrals from my guys also. Yeah, so when I actually share with them, share with everyone till date even, the career, I always be like that senior manager who want to recruit me back then. Share both paths and to enlighten this person, hopefully that if you are like me, maybe you don't really like to do sales for too long, then probably you can look at the leadership path, and vice versa. If you don't really like to manage people, you can actually look at the advisory path, whereby you can really do a lot of meaningful works to help families and individuals. Yeah.
Right. So fast forward to today, you have developed 10 agency leaders, right? So how do you know when someone is ready to lead, to start becoming a leader as well?
Okay, so in my agency, we actually have this leadership culture thing, whereby we will start to identify from our seniors or from the fast boomers.
This culture is like from your, like the one that you joined, is it? The mentor?
It started from
way
there.
back.
It started from there, and I kind of like replicate it over to my own agency until today. So we will always start to identify team players, people who wants to, seniors, people, even rookies who do well in a short time. They want to mentor people. They have the traits and qualities to want to teach, guide, mentor, so and so forth. Right. And they can work in a team. They have the team player mentality. So that's where we identify them, then we will also have leadership trainings, catered to this special group of people. Right. And of course, career planning is very important. So in my agency right now, we do a lot of career planning right from the start. We will set a KPI for them to achieve in their first 3 months. And then after they achieve it, then we'll sit down with them to plan on the 2 routes. Whichever route that they think that they will give us the timeline. It's either to start on the 4th month, or maybe they can push it to later. So that's where we start the planning. And then we know that certain people, they have the desire to want to become leader, fast track their career path to the leadership path. So that's where we will start to involve them in our department staff. So in our agency, we have in 3 different departments. Right. So sales and training, events and marketing, as well as human resource and welfare. Yeah, so we will place all these seniors, mentors, aspiring leaders into this department to start learning. And we have training programs for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So wow, it seems like it all starts from the culture, right? And finding the right people to begin with. Once you find the right people, you have training systems within an agency to groom them to become better leaders themselves, right? That's great. That's wonderful. So when it comes to doing all this, right, I think most of the time, not many people face maybe the same situation or challenge as you, right? Whereby you are able to groom many leaders. That's a good thing. But as you groom many leaders, there might also be a next challenge, right? Whereby, what if like another leader, maybe they step over you or what, So do you face something like that, or like any challenges when it comes to grooming so many leaders?
Definitely yes. Managing I would say financial consultants is totally different from managing and grooming a team of leaders, because leaders usually they are like the tigers. They have their own thinking. They are here to lead, and I always have this philosophy of treating people with my utmost authenticity. Yeah, so and showing my sincerity. Yeah, because there may be very capable, top leaders out there, but sad to say lah, I mean, they may have doubtful characters. Yeah, so for me, I always base my career building on this very strong belief and values of mine, that I would treat everyone with authenticity and sincerity.
Right.
Yeah, and of course, if along the way, the people that we work with, they may not be the right fit, and we have to part ways. I will still thank them, because people cross paths at different stages in life. So I would say that as long as there's an opportunity, that fate brought us together, even couples do break up, right? at times, right?
Yeah.
So that's part and parcel of running an agency and building the financial services career.
Right. Another thing that I'm curious about is that, of course, you have built a 100+ man team, right? As compared to back then, maybe you will have like 10 people, 20 people, right? You have this like problems of managing 10 people, problems of managing 20 people. And now that you have a problem of managing 100+ people, which is not what many people have experienced. So with your experience, now that you have at this level, like, can you share with us, like, what are some of the challenges you face when it comes to managing a huge organization?
So thankful to the industry, they actually have certain hierarchy responsibility of different tier. I will use the word tier. So as a direct team leader, so usually their responsibility is over their own team only, and of course they can work well with other leaders within the agency or even alliance to do cross trainings, cross coachings, cross pollination, to improve things. To let everyone grow together. Yeah, so at my level, I'm like a tier 3 group financial services director. So I actually oversee my leaders as well as my support team. So we make a lot of decisions based on like a management team. Yeah, so that's where as the number grows and continue to grow, we will have this structure to properly disseminate things and to guide us through. And obviously, not going to be easy, definitely. Yeah, but it's a worthwhile challenge to take on.
Right.
And I'm still growing every single day.
Right.
Yeah.
So what kind of internal systems that you have implemented that help you scale to this level, at the same time being able to like manage this whole thing?
So I would say it's more of the reporting systems. So like the financial consultants will always directly report to their direct team leader. Yeah, and team leaders will report to me, and we run a lot of meetings. At different levels.
Right.
So in my agency, we do have individual unit or combined teams meetings that they run themselves. So usually I'm not involved unless they invite me to specifically share about certain topics. Yeah, so then at the management level, we will have leaders meetings, as well as even leaders case study role play sessions. This is what I run for leaders and aspiring leaders. Yeah, and of course my support team as well. Yeah, so it depends on whether is it a training or meeting. So I'll involve the respective parties accordingly lah. Yeah, it's not always everyone will be involved. Yeah. And in terms of system wise, like I say, like I mentioned earlier, so we do have 3 different departments. So inside these departments there are department heads, and there are senior financial consultants, aspiring leaders inside to help out all these leaders. To run the department, to create initiatives for the entire agency growth. So with this, so far we have been running on this for the past few years. It's been proven successful for us. To make things clearer, to spur innovations and creativity also. And most importantly, teamwork lah. Because I always have this saying, like, if you want to run fast, you run alone lah. If you want to run far, then let's run together.
That's good. So right now at this current stage, right, what is the next thing for DKO?
The next
goal that you guys have in mind?
Very good question. So we are looking towards having more family members for work. That's the constant thing, right? So we must grow the family, the work family. And for me, my personal goal is to start to groom and branch out more group financial services director. So this will be my goal for the next 2 to 3 years, short term. And I still wish to work closely with this newly promoted or branch out group financial services director, and hopefully we can function like a big alliance family to continue to innovate new things, better our things, fine-tune our systems, and of course to have growth not just internally, but most importantly our clients as well, to build their portfolio, to build their lifestyle, to have a growth and an upgrade lah. I would use the word.
So when you look at DKO today, right? What is the one thing that you are most proud of?
One thing that I'm most proud of is the people inside. Because to be honest, we never really demand much from our guys, but they always proactively, give us constructive feedbacks, give us their time, to improve things, to grow together. So it heartens me because it is proactive from the guys lah, from ground up. And with this, right, it shows a lot of team spirit. That I place a lot of importance in my heart. So, and I love to work with people. Because working alone is very, very lonely. So I love to spur new ideas from the ground. Ask them how can we do things better. So I'm very proud of the people within the agency, because all of them are really, really have the heart, not just coming into this career, to help themselves, to help their clients, but they also have the heart for their leaders, for the agency. And that's one thing, that the top thing lah, not the one and only, but the top thing that I truly appreciate and very grateful for.
That's awesome. So for those that are watching, right, some of them they might be aspiring leaders. They might one day want to be a group director like yourself, right? So what is that one piece of advice you'd like to share with these people who is gonna embark on the journey to directorship?
Okay, so one piece of advice is to stop overthinking, start doing. Be a doer, because in life, if you overthink certain things, that's where you get stuck. Usually. And when you get stuck, you will, probably blame the whole world except yourself. And it's a vicious cycle. So I always tell my guys, don't be a perfectionist. Of course, that being said, you still have to plan for things. Plan your career, be sure what you want, have that clarity first, plan for your career, and then stop overthinking and start taking massive actions. And of course, improve and fine-tune even just 0.1% a day. You will get there. yeah, so that's the piece of advice I have for every aspiring leaders out there.
Awesome. Great. So I think as we wrap up this whole session, right, maybe just one more question for you, right? If you could speak to a younger version of yourself, the Derek who was still in uniform, feeling lost in life, or like, not knowing what to do, what would you say to that younger version of yourself?
I don't want to look back in life. So even it's a tough question. Yeah, so like if I can turn back the clock, I think I would still go through the difficulties, the tough times, and strive towards what I want to achieve, together with my very close team. So what I have told myself, the younger version, is you will do great in life. You will do great in life. Just believe in yourself, believe in your inner circle people. That's where you will continue on, regardless of how many difficulties, obstacles there are in life. You will still persevere and you will still overcome. Yeah.
Awesome, man. All right, thanks so much for sharing, Derek. Do you have any other things you want to share to the audience before we wrap up?
So one last tip for everyone is that one thing that my agency has is we have this neuro-linguistic programming culture as well as the Enneagram. So if you are in our same profession, we are in the people business. So learn this skill, these two skills. It will bring you to greater heights than you can ever imagine.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Derek, for sharing with everyone here today your journey, your story, and then of course your knowledge and insights. So for those who are watching this, right, you guys want to be, you guys might thinking to start doing management or leadership or grow your team. Study this episode, learn from Dr. Derek, all right, and then we'll see you in the next one. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Cheers.